When beginning a new venture, a new culture, particularly on so many fronts, exploring new laws, new protocols for birth, new protocols for death, new protocols for engaging, a new home, etc., etc., there's a lot of leaning towards uncertainty and imbalance towards the unknown. Now, whenever you lean far out on a limb, you're somewhat cantilevered, and it's important with the bits that remain in the familiar to double up. And so, while 10x living, is deeply invested in the new, one of the areas that conservatism can balance that is, first of all, it's in the financial dimension. First of all, paying cash, not being beholden to borrowers or lenders, in a given time frame, because even with the most brilliant minds and 100-hour work weeks, as we saw with Elon Musk, when you're doing something new on so many fronts, it can happen. And in Elon's case, did happen, but it may happen a couple years late. And if you're banking and depending on other people's money and something happens a couple years late, that can cause unnecessary strain. So one of the protocols is to invest, to pay cash, number one, to invest, and to create enough of an investment fund that the emergencies or kind of maintenance costs of the project can be paid for with dividends and or half of the appreciation so that the investment keeps growing. Now, there's a couple of kind of aspects of that. One of them is that at the moment, I'm able to generate a few $100,000 a year in free cash flow that I can put into the community. I might not be able to raise a few $100,000 a year of charitable donations for outside, meaning I could travel the globe and email and try and raise a few $100,000 a year, but I can also just work at my job and raise a few $100,000 a year and put that into the project. And that's certainly more certain, and it might generate more money than raising money. Then there's the fact that I don't particularly enjoy asking people for money, because most people don't particularly enjoy being asked for money. But I do enjoy working for this purpose, and I also enjoy spending the money in this project. So that's one of the kind of larger frameworks for the investment pool that I'm building up with the nonprofits that I'm a part of.